What's going on, YouTube family? It's me, your boy Blood Raw IC Dipper, coming back at y'all with another quick video. Remember to make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, make sure all post notifications on so you will be alerted every time I continue to drop that throw an ice on my YouTube channel, baby. Let's go. First off, I want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all helping our channel grow. It's all love and appreciated and heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all another car video because I stay on go. But the title of this video is going to be, what is enough money nowadays? I'm saying that to say this. What does it take to survive now in society? As far as paying bills, going to work, basically living in the hamster wheel way of life. A lot of people sit back, I watch some TikTok, people be like, I'm working 2 and 3 jobs and can barely survive. I'm working 3 and 4 jobs and barely can pay my bills. This is my take on working 3 and 4 jobs. If the job is basically not a full-time 18 to 12 hour job, if you're going to this job 3 hours here, 4 hours here, 3 hours here, you basically wasting your fucking time, really, in a sense, because you really ain't making no money to even do anything with, basically like pennies on the dollar. So I sit back when I see people say, I'm working 3 jobs. And I be like, it don't even make sense. If that's the case, you might as well get 2 full-time jobs. If you want to work 2 jobs, but then in a sense, you shouldn't even have to work 2 jobs. Because at the end of the day, I've realized where I'm at in my life, life is not about money. Because the thing about life, it's about family and foundation, man. Yeah, we need money out here to survive, but they created that as far as the capitalism goes. Because I look at it like this. Everybody say, well, I make $25 an hour at my job. I make $30 an hour at my job, and I'm still barely able to survive. The reason being you're being unable to survive is because you are living beyond your means. You want to go out and get all these material things that don't really hold no substance nor value. Yeah, you enjoy the things that you want because you work for them, but at the end of the day, you got to look at it like, do I need to buy these $100 and $100 pair of Jordans? Do I need to buy this $80 shirt when this $8 shirt on the clearance rack gonna do the same thing? See, what we've lost touch at in society is we trying to look better for the next instead of being content within ourselves. We're trying to compete with the Joneses, because I've realized this. People are looking at other people's lives from the outside. You know what I'm saying? Because you got people that look like they living a good life, but they are buried in debt, man. That's not no way to live. Like I told, like people tell me, well, my credit score is such and such. I said, the thing about a credit score is good in a sense, but that's the real ball and chain. So I had a lady ask me, what do I mean? She was like, my credit score is 720. I said, think about it. You could lose your job and your credit score fall within the 300 to 500 within a matter of 30 to 90 days. Just that fast. You could have been making all your payments to people you owe on time, even ahead. And guess what? When you miss that one payment, that credit score will plummet. And that's why, like me, I'm all about buying things in cash, with cash. I don't like being hooked to no type of contract, man. That's why I say people go out and buy these things. Yeah, buy these things. You got people even go on trips, man. And to go on a trip that they done saved the money up to go on the trip and barely be able to enjoy themselves because they pocket pinching, man. They just want to post and flash for social media. Ah, look at me. So like I say, what is enough money now to live in society? I feel like if we cut away from unnecessary spending and be content with what we have, be there for our children and raise them and show them the right way to live. And that's why I keep having to say, everybody laugh and pick at the Mexicans. The Mexicans have it figured out. A lot of them have figured it out, man. That's why they all live together, 10 people in one house, because they splitting the bills up and really being able to put back and save a lot of money. But the masses, we too busy want to shine and try to outshine each other. Even families and family members, we trying to outdo each other instead of uplifting and motivating one another, man, helping one another to get ahead. But at the end of the day, it's not about working, man. We was not put here on this earth to buy this materialistic shit, man. They got the masses hook, line, and sinker, the powers that be do, especially the people in America. Why do you think America is basically the only country that these other nations send their illegal substances to. Because all we want to do is party, get high, drink, and just be full of whoredom, and just do all the unholy, ungodly things, man. Like women. Do you really think it's glorified to be a whore? This shit blows my mind how some of these women be dressing, man. And I just look at the children. Like a lot of women I know, I don't judge them because that's what they do. To each his own. They be half dressed, naked, man. They daughters just sitting back watching them get dressed, barely clothed. Like I teach my son, if she can't put on the clothes, you don't need her. If she barely want to come out, if she want to come out half dressed, you don't need her. She can never be a mother to your children. And I don't know what the next woman do, to each his own. Hey, that's you and your kids. But I look at like we done lost touch as society as far as showing the child the way it should go, man. That's just what it is. And like I say, how much money is enough money to survive out here in time? Out here in society, out here in this world. Because like I say, if you sit there and budget your money, yeah, you still enjoy things, you know what I'm saying, because you work for it. But if you sit back and cut unnecessary spending, you will actually be able to put back a lot of money, man. The average person ain't got $1,000 saved up for a rainy day. Statistics show the average American ain't got $500 stashed away for an emergency fund. Now let that shit sink in. Me personally, I don't go off those statistics because they going off those statistics because what the bank shows. A lot of people don't trust the bank, so society, well, statistics can't say that the average American don't even got $1,000 saved up. They saying it because it's not in their system, in their banks. They don't know what the average person got at their home stashed away, and that's how I know we lost as a society. When the data shows, as far as the system goes, that the average American ain't got $500 a safety net for their family, a safety fund, emergency fund for their family. Not let alone $1,000. But like I say, how much money is it takes to survive out here? Basically, I see people on TikTok saying $100,000 a year ain't shit 9 times. Are you crazy? It depending on where you live. If you live humble and cut your costs, you can do a lot of money. You can do a lot with $100,000 a year as a working individual. You can really give your family a good, decent life. That's if you ain't doing unnecessary spending. Sometimes, like I told my son, sometimes you got to sit down and miss fun in order to get ahead. You got to sacrifice the fun now for the greatness ahead. That's what I teach my son, man, my older son. And all my children, I try to instill good core values in them. I get them to downplay about the holidays, the truth behind all these pagan-ass holidays, the truth about the foods. Everything that I've learned, I try to instill and pass information along to my children. Whether they use it in their lives as they grow older to be their young adults and go through their livelihood, that's on them. But I have to give them the truth about the information that I've came across and learned and instill within myself. But like I say, how much money does it take to live out here? What is enough money, my YouTube family? How much do you think it takes to live a good, lavish lifestyle? But see, this what's going on. You got people, women in general, going and buying these $500, $600, $700 to $1,000 lace front wigs. Then paying $200, $300 to get them put on. All just to look good. I don't know. I feel like a lot of women, people in general, I ain't even gonna just say women. A lot of people do things to impress others. It's not even about making themselves feel good. You got people will go buy materialistic shit knowing they got a bill. You got people will save up X amount of dollars instead of go trying to buy some acres of land. Let me tell you what I seen earlier, my YouTube family. This guy was on TikTok, said he remembers spending a whole income tax on a gold chain. Now, he did say he regretted that because he was young, stupid, and naive. But he said he still got the chain. But he say what he know now, he would have never did that. He would have invested that same income tax in some acre or two of land versus a damn gold necklace. Now, what that tell you? He was doing that to look good for the next. In a way, he was trying to please himself, but I'm pretty sure that gold chains was for him to impress the ladies and to press his homeboys like, ooh, look at me. But it's good. It's a good thing that he awakened to see what his mistake was back when he was younger. And like he say, he's grown from that. He don't go to buy designer brands and all that. And to the designer brands, after China exposed what they exposed about the designer brands, you are crazy to still be buying that shit. But like I say, how much money is enough money to survive out here in society? How much do you think it takes to take care of you, your significant other, 1 to 2 to 3 children, for y'all to live comfortable? What do you think it takes to survive as far as your yearly income goes? That's why I say 2 incomes will always do better than 1 income. And I don't knock the independent women, but they have strategically separated the man from the woman, definitely over here in America. You got these other cultures, they don't do what we do. Oh, I'm independent, which ain't nothing wrong with getting your own money later, but you need that solid masculine foundation in that home. You do, ladies. But I ain't gonna make this video much longer, my YouTube family. I just want to know your thoughts and opinions. What does it take? How much money does it take to survive out here in society? Like I said, you got people on TikTok saying $100,000 ain't shit out here in society. Guess what? If they feel that way, they living backwards. Man, it been your boy Blood Raw. Until next time, I'm out.